to Not Just Candle Talk, the space where side hustles become businesses and dreams get the strategies they need to grow. On today's episode, might just save someone from quitting their job too soon, or it might inspire someone else to finally take the leap the right way. All right. So with that being said, should you quit your 9-to-5? The brutal truth about entrepreneurship in 2025. All right, let's get into it. We've all seen the TikToks, quit your job, travel the world, make 6 figures just from your laptop. Sounds great, right? But here's the truth. For everyone success story, there are 100 people silently drowning in credit card debt, struggling to sell their online courses, or working 16-hour days with zero income. Quitting your job isn't the start of freedom. It really isn't. It's the start of responsibility, okay? That's a big one. Let me repeat that. Quitting your job isn't the start of freedom. It's the start of responsibility. In 2025, entrepreneurship isn't just about selling products or services. It's about adapting to AI, understanding content marketing, knowing your numbers, and building trust online. If you're not treating this like a real business, you're building a hobby with overhead. Okay? Recession fears are real, and people are spending differently. Being visible doesn't equal being profitable. Not at all. Let me repeat that one. Being visible doesn't equal being profitable. Not everybody is doing it big like it's portrayed. So I want to get into a few red flags when you should not quit your job. Number 1, if you have less than 6 months of living expenses saved. Number 2, you don't have a business plan or working prototype. Number 3, you're quitting your job because you're burnt out, not because you're called to build. Okay, not everybody is called to build. Number 4, you haven't validated your offer or made $1 yet. If that's you, stay, build your business while getting paid. Okay, that's how smart entrepreneurs make moves. Okay, and that's the best way to do it. Build as you go. Okay, that was just a couple of red flags. Now let's get into some green flags when you should bet on yourself. Okay, number 1, you've been making consistent side income. Number 2, you've tested your offer with strangers, not just your friends. Okay, get outside your comfort zone. Number 3, you have a clear customer and you know how to reach them. Okay, you identify with your people. Number 4, you're emotionally prepared for slow seasons. If that's you, you don't need permission. You need a blueprint. Okay, starting a business is peaks and valleys, especially in the beginning because you're in the learning stages, right? So it's going to be those down times. Do you have that emotional maturity to stay in, stick it out when it's slow? Okay. There's no such thing as true passive income. Passive income is not what you think, especially at the beginning. Okay. What you want is to leverage income. Okay. As much as you can. You work hard once and get paid multiple times. That's how you leverage your income. But it takes time. It takes effort. It takes strategy and to implement systems. The myth of easy money has fooled too many people already. right? You see it online all the time, and you ask yourself, is that true? Is that can y'all really do that to make money? Around here, we don't play them games. We don't go and get into the myths or the easy money. We're not on the easy money train. Not over here. Okay. So right now, I'm going to go into the 2025 Entrepreneur Toolkit. Okay. What it takes to win in 2025 and beyond. Okay. You need AI tools that automates without removing your voice. Okay. You need to create content that educates and sells. Okay. I'm big on education. I don't know if anybody else is, but if you can relate, that's incredible. You need a brand, not just a product. I repeat, you need a brand, not just a product. Everybody's selling products, right? And above all, you need resilience, because this journey is not cute, it's not fun, but it's worth it, right? If you get the right toolkit, and those are just a few. And so the question at the end of the day is, should you quit your 9-to-5? Maybe, okay, but only if you're ready to build something real. If you're not sure, I've made another free downloadable checklist. Okay. 10 signs you're not ready to quit yet. So you can make the smartest move, next move for your future. Okay. And what I'm going to do is, if you felt this episode, do me a favor and subscribe, leave me a review, or better yet, share this with someone who's thinking about quitting their job right now and going into their journey of starting a small business. What I'm going to do is when I upload the PDF free checklist, I'm going to, it's going to be under the subscribe tab. And you can just download it and use it as a reference guide. So I'm going to wrap this up. I just wanted to touch on this subject real quick, because I think it needs to be said. It needs to be heard over and over. I actually did an episode like this a few months back. I had a guest on, and it was titled 9-to-5 versus entrepreneurship. And my guest was really adamant about her beliefs in this. She's a 9-to-5er. She believes that her 9-to-5 is all she needs, which I respect, because everybody's not built for the journey. Because it takes a lot. It is emotional warfare sometimes with yourself, because you have to wear many hats. And if you're not ready to take that role and wearing many hats to build something for your future, staying at your 9-to-5 would probably be the wisest decision, especially now with everything that's going on with the economy and all. Sometimes it's just best to stay and build, that's even better. But that episode, it was a good one. It was worth listening to, and just to hear someone's real raw opinions on why they stay at their 9-to-5. Again, go check that episode out. And right now, I'm going to end this podcast. I really wanted to touch on it. I might do a part 2 and do some more research if I can find some. And I think this topic is worthy of another episode. So again, if you enjoyed this one, subscribe to the podcast and give it a listen. And thank you for your time, as always. And I'll see you on the next episode. Bye.
Hi, everyone. This is JJ, the co-founder of Good Pods. If you haven't heard of it yet, Good Pods is like Goodreads or Instagram, but for podcasts. It's new, it's social, it's different, and it's growing really fast. There are more than 2 million podcasts, and we know that it is impossible to figure out what to listen to. On Good Pods, you follow your friends and podcasters to see what they like. That is the #1 way to discover new shows and episodes. You can find Good Pods on the web or download the app. Happy listening.